Hey guys, Kim Java here. Today we've got some new images and some major leaks, both from inside Giga Texas on the Cybertruck and also from owners seeing big changes inside their new Teslas being delivered right now. Plus, love it or hate it, there are signs the new Model 3s coming very soon may also be getting yoke steering. But before we jump in, please make sure you're subscribed and you've hit that like button, and let's get started. Okay, so you already know that Tesla isn't like most manufacturers because it doesn't make major changes to its cars based on production year. Instead, it does more rolling improvements over time. And you guys remember Elon once said that Tesla makes about 20 small changes per week on its cars, so it's no surprise now that my 3-month-old Model X might already be dated. So check this out. The change was actually noticed by new owner Vlad Ianot, who posted on Facebook that when he was trying to add a screen protector to his just delivered Model S, he noticed the new size difference. It looks like Tesla has quietly updated the Model S and presumably Model X with the larger rear screen, as the rear screen protectors that used to work on Teslas were not even close. From the images here, you'll see the change is actually pretty substantial. On the left is the previous version of the screen, and the bezels, or the black borders, are about an inch thick. On the right is the new screen, and you'll see the bezels are significantly smaller. Here's a leaked video of an owner using the new screen, and it definitely looks much larger. So this all actually reminds me of back in 2018 when we swapped out our black seats in our Model 3 with aftermarket white seats. And you guys might not even know this, but the first Model 3s off the line didn't even have the option for white seats. That's why we wanted to switch them out. And we learned that our white seats didn't initially fit because of a quiet change like this one. So I'll link that video down below. Now going back to the Model X, I know that my kids use the rear screen on our Model X on almost every drive. And I've been pretty vocal about wishing Tesla implemented Bluetooth connectivity for the back so that the kids could use headphones, but it is not clear that the new larger screen will have that Bluetooth connectivity, but I wouldn't be surprised if this was also coming very soon as well. Tesla service has just confirmed that owners with this smaller screen can pay $600 for a retrofit to the new screen. And that's not surprising because right now Tesla does offer retrofits for the front screen of the Model S and the Model X for cars that were built before 2018. It's a $2,200 upgrade though. Okay, so moving on to more leaks. So we personally received this picture from an anonymous source that shows the frame of the Cybertruck being spec'd out, presumably at Giga Texas. And there's a sign above it that says powder coat, and it does look like the frame has at least been partially coated. Of course, last July, Elon did reveal that the Cybertruck could launch as early as mid-2023, even going as far as saying it might be, quote, Tesla's best product ever. So Tesla aims to begin ramping production in late 2023, which would make it about 2 years after the initial target for the Cybertruck. They still haven't announced the final pricing on the Cybertruck. You guys might remember in 2019 it was going to start at a $40,000 price point, and at this point that probably seems unlikely. A source did say the truck was designed to use the 4680 battery cells, but they've struggled with scaling up production in those in-house batteries, which could add to more delays by the end of next year if they had to switch to conventional 2170 cells to ramp up production. And speaking of the Cybertruck, it's on full display at Peterson Auto Museum in California right now. But something that a lot of visitors have noticed is what's different with a render that showed up next to the truck on display. Twitter user @MissJillianne shared this picture on her profile, which shows a smaller, more compact two-doored Cybertruck in the render, which it looks a lot like the Cybertruck prototypes that we've all seen before, except with the two-door option. Of course, there's been a lot of concerns about the size of the truck being too big, especially for markets like Europe. And Elon had suggested that there would be a smaller version of the truck available at some point as well, but no plans of it have been released. So I'm curious to hear if you'd prefer a smaller footprint Cybertruck with 2 doors, or you'd rather have the larger version. Comment down below and let me know which one you'd like. Before we get started, huge thanks to Ritual for sponsoring a portion of this video. So I haven't really talked about this a lot, but before I became an EV enthusiast, I was actually a working nutritionist, and that's why I was so excited when Ritual reached out to sponsor today's video. So I've been trying them for a while now, and I already love their multivitamin, and now Ritual just launched Symbiotic Plus, which is a 3-in-1 prebiotic, probiotic, and postbiotic supplement to help support gut, digestive, and immune health. So to be honest, I have a hard time remembering to take probiotics when they're stored in the fridge, and that is why I love that these don't have to be refrigerated and they're just easy to take because it's just one minty capsule with no bad aftertaste. As a nutritionist, I know that these are really more than just a probiotic. So each capsule is designed with a delayed release technology so it will reach your colon and not your stomach. They also use traceable and labeled ingredients, and transparency is at the core of everything that they do. So Ritual is offering Kim Java viewers 20% off your first month by using my code KimJava20. That's 20% off during your first month by going to ritual.com/KimJava20 and using code KimJava20 at the checkout. All right, let's get back to it. Up next, rumors have been swirling over the past few days about the Model 3. It is hard to believe that it has been in production for almost 5 years now, and it looks like it is already set to get a refresh. Now, a few images are surfacing to support it out on the roads. Last week, sources who spoke with Reuters shared that a refreshed Model 3, codenamed Project Highland, was currently in the works and slated for release sometime in Q3 of 2023. The refresh mainly involves simplifying the Model 3's design with fewer components to cut production costs and possibly add a few features to make it overall more compelling. The report doesn't provide too much detail, but does say that it will build on the most recent refresh with the Model S and X. So it has a lot of people wondering if the new 3 will include yoke steering as well. And you'll remember the first render Tesla put out of the Model 3 and the picture that was gifted to all early Model 3 owners showed it with the yoke steering. Elon has also suggested that all Teslas could eventually get a yoke, given the Cybertruck, Model S, X, all feature yoke. So maybe simplifying parts and production can also contribute to all of this. The report also says that Project Highland will likely have some exterior changes as well, including new and larger wheels too. Friend of the channel, All1 Art, proposed this render based on recent news showing a bumper facelift in line with the Model S, X, and Y, and showing no door handles, wing mirrors, or ultrasonics like the Cybertruck. And just as all of this was coming to light, a Tesla owner in Santa Cruz, California just spotted this in the wild. It appears to be a prototype of the refreshed Model 3 with manufacturer plates. Given that the bumper, headlights, tail lights, and sensors were all covered in this Model 3, and it has led to a lot of speculation that it is a real deal. Some Tesla owners over on Twitter also noted a possible new camera module on the headlight to handle various scenarios and blind spots, while others mentioned that there's possibly a new hood line breakover on the new Model 3. Of course, no signs of the yoke, not at least on this test vehicle, but I'm curious what your take is on this new Model 3 and some of these possible changes that could be coming to the car. You think the Model Y would get some of these as well, but let me know down below what you guys think. Next, this is big news, as I don't ever recall seeing such a huge discount ever being offered by Tesla before. They've just announced that they're dropping prices on the Model 3 and Y by nearly $4,000, but there's a catch. It's only in the US and it's only valid for this month as they make a Q4 push in the last few weeks of the year. In fact, an owner received this text from Tesla a few days ago saying that the company is now offering a $3,700 discount on all new and inventory Teslas delivered on or before December 31st of this year. Tesla's now even advertising this credit on its inventory website as it makes a last quarter push. Through the first 3 quarters, Tesla has delivered a little over 900,000 cars, just below what they delivered in all of 2021. So there's a chance with this final quarter push, they could reach 1.5 million deliveries for the year, which would be a 50% growth year over year. There's also a $7,500 US credit being restored next year, so maybe Tesla is trying to push people to not wait for the new year to place their orders. Let me know what you guys think down below if you've considered jumping on this deal. Alright guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you learned something new. So videos like this one do take a lot of time, and we've been scouring the web to really make this comprehensive and just a simplified update on what's happening in this space right now. So please drop a like on this video and make sure you're subscribed to our channel. It lets us know that you like videos like this one and to make more videos like this. And thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.